Are you tired of not getting results from your Facebook ad? So in this video, we are gonna talk about following best practices and following best practices to get better and better results from your Facebook ad. So if you're running Facebook ad for your e-commerce store, so basically mainly what people do, they just directly start running ads without planning and strategizing the campaigns. So before anything, you need to plan and strategize the campaign, creatives, audience and everything to get best result from your Facebook ad campaign. So first thing is we are gonna talk about is segmenting your audience. If you're running Facebook ad and if you're showing same ad to all the people in your who knows your brand who doesn't knows your brand, then it's you are not getting most out of your Facebook ad campaign. So first thing is you need to segment your audience in order to run and get best result from your Facebook ad. So first thing is you need to segment your audience. And how will you segment this audience? First, it's cold audience. The cold audience is the audience which have never heard about your brand or doesn't know about your product or anything. So first is cold audience. Second is warm audience. So to create this warm audience, you just need to go into audience manager and you can create all this warm audience. What do I mean by warm audience? So warm audience means people who have visited your website previously, people who have engaged with your Instagram or Facebook. These are warm audience. People who know about your brand and they know about your brand and they engage with your content, but it's they doesn't buy. So you need different type of specifically tailored content for those audience. And third is hot audience. The audience which is the people who have added to cart your product, the people who have initiated checkout your product and they were just on the verge of buying your product but they didn't buy. And if you will segment these three audience and will show different content and different ad to this specifically tailored to this audience, then you will start getting more and more better result from your ads and you will get the ROI that you need. Your creatives are most important part of your ad. So let's talk about how you should have your creatives in order to get best result from it. So you should have different creatives at different level. For cold audience, you should have different creative. For warm audience, you should have different creative. For hot audience, you should have different creatives because they are at the different level of your ad and they know your brand differently. So let's talk about cold audience. You can have different type of content for cold audience, you can have UGCs and direct response marketing, and you can have just you can show your unique selling proposition of your product and at last call to action. And you can test various of creatives. And this is what you need to make sure about your cold audience. Second is warm audience. Warm audience your website visitor, social media engagers. They know about your brand. They know your product, what your what are your services. So for them, you need testimonials. You need influencer content. You need to educate them. They want to see those content and they they will buy more if you will have those type of content for your warm audience. And thirdly and last most important part of your ads are bottom of the funnel, which is hot audience. The audience which were just on the verge of buying your product. The main reason is the things which you can do in your creatives is you can either give 10% discount to them, or either you can also have those influencer content and all those stuff in your hot audiences. So yeah, this were how you can differentiate, and you should your creative is most important part of your ad. Still, if you're following all these best practices and you're not getting result from your Facebook ad, then look into your data. In your Facebook ad dashboard, the data is trying to tell you something, and it's trying to explain you something. If your impression are good and your CTR is low, and so your creative is not good and you're not targeting audience which are good. And secondly, you can say if you're running video ads, if your 3-second video views is 25% of your impression, then also you should improve on your first 3-second hook. And apart from this, you should also pay attention to your website conversion rate and average order value to get better and better result from your ad. I hope you like this video. We'll see you in next video.